The sun felt good today, still a
Yeah.
little chilly, better tomorrow, and better as the week progresses.
You know, and we've got April sun now, so it's pretty strong.
Yeah, it is. In fact, if you're out in it for any length of time, you better have some sunscreen.
Sunscreen, yeah, but 47 degrees today felt almost warm when you were standing in it.
Sure did.
Now it got in the shade, it felt cold. This afternoon, or this evening rather, it feels cold because the sun's gone. And by tomorrow morning, when we're in the low 30s, you know what, that's not as cold as it was this morning, but still, it's below freezing, so frost will be around if you leave your car out. Low 50s as we head toward the middle of the day, so that's milder than it was all day today. And by the time we're wrapping things up, just about normal. That would be in the low 60s. We're looking at temperatures tomorrow pushing 60. All righty, MaxTrack Live Doppler, which actually got some use over the weekend. We picked up about 3/4 of an inch of rain that fell in a hurry. You are looking at a MaxTrack Live Doppler tonight that is quiet. April Fool's Day, no fooling. We just had a dry month. First one of those in a while. Continuing the theme, it's also cold, but also no fooling with this. There is some real live, honest to goodness spring weather out there. Looking at the month of March, we've talked about this at the end of last week, how the pattern basically turned on the 9th. We had been exceedingly wet up until then. Since that has happened, rainfall's become a little more scarce. And in fact, we finished the month of March about 1.1 below normal. That's our first below normal month of rainfall since going back to July. But June and July, when we were below normal last year, 1/10 of an inch, 2/10 of an inch. So statistically about even. So this, according to our averages, was our driest month in over a year. January of 2018 was the last time we had a month drier than this. So that is really, really saying something. Overnight last night, it got cold. Low in mid-20s. This was our coldest temperature that we've seen on April Fool's Day since 1987. 25 degrees was also the 6th coldest April 1st we have recorded. Now we looked at temperatures in some places that did get into the low 20s. We will not be that cold tomorrow morning, but still it'll be pretty brisk. But what I wanted to show you here, these are the high temperatures. Yellow, the bright yellow, that's the 60-degree line. So you can see we're flirting with that tomorrow. Watch the warm colors invade, not just for us, but over a good chunk of the country. We see spring springing in with temperatures 70s and even 80s not that far away by the end of the weekend, which is a far cry from where we are right now. It is chilly out there. 37 Flemingsburg and Mount Sterling. Somerset's at 39. So is Jackson. Danville's fallen off to 34. Bluegrass Airport, we sit at 36. The air dry. There is an appreciable wind chill thanks to a northeast wind at 8. 49 was the high today. That's running about 12 degrees below normal. So we saw those high thin clouds coming in as the sun was going down this afternoon. You see that spin right there? Upper level system, not overly impressive right now, but as it gets out to the Atlantic, it is going to hit the waters out there, and this thing is going to explode into a wonderful nor'easter going up the coast. So if you're planning a trip to New England, you may want to plan for some winter, at least for the middle part of this week. For us, some of those high clouds will be wandering through, and that'll be about it. Maybe a stray shower far southeast, but that's a small chance. So there's your fairly weak area of low pressure now, but you see the area of rain and, yeah, snow with that in the western Carolinas expanding. For us, that front goes basically stationary and then wipes out to our north as high pressure of Pacific origin comes in. That's moderation point number 1. Moderation point number 2 will come when that low pressure swings by and brings its warm front up. And when that happens, that's when we're looking at some real spring. For tonight, still kind of a wintry feel, partly to at times mostly cloudy. Freeze warning in the east, overnight lows in the low 30s. Close to 60 tomorrow. Overall, it's a partly sunny day, but you'll see more clouds in the southeast. Look to Wednesday, upper 60s. Opening day for Keeneland and the Legends Thursday. Small rain chance late in the afternoon, more likely Thursday night. That lasts into Friday, then the 70s for the weekend.